FIRELife. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to my channel. This is the FIRELife Financial Channel, and my name is Coach Angel. I am the financial physician, and this channel is all about everything related to the FIRELife movement and basically the financial independence retire early movement. And we're going to be teaching you all about different strategies on how you can achieve financial independence, how do you understand how money works, and more importantly, how to make money work for you. If you're not familiar with the FIRE movement is all about the financial independence retire early movement, which is doing everything that you can to minimize your expenses while you're working and save and invest as much as possible so that you can effectively retire as early as possible. And when I say retire, I don't mean just to stop working. I mean to be able to stop working for money. Now, that is a very new concept in our culture, but there are millions of people out there who have, decided that working to age 65 is just not in the cards for them. Working for someone else, trading time for money, and doing, whatever you have to do to survive. That is not a great life. Nobody wants to live like that. And so the FIRE movement is taking off by storm, and people everywhere, especially millennials, are starting to realize that, we don't want that kind of life. I don't want to work for 40, 45 years just so I can, retire at age 65 and live off of Social Security and, maybe only have 20 years just to barely get by. And that is not the kind of life that I want to have. That's the kind of life I want for my family. And so I'm on my own FIRE journey, and, the way things are going right now, I will definitely be retired within the next 9 years. And I have some pretty big goals. I have a pretty big FIRE number, a certain amount that I want to reach so that it creates and generates enough passive income, so I can have a decent life. And there's a lot of terminology and a lot of different strategies that we're going to teach you on this channel. We're going to teach you all about, your FIRE number, how to calculate your FIRE number. We're going to teach you about minimalism and contentment. We're going to teach you all about financial things, different ways and strategies to make money, whether it's to real estate, whether it's to just investments, really low risk, low cost index funds, mutual funds, 401ks, IRAs, all that good stuff. And we're also going to talk a little bit about crypto, and because that is the future. And if you're not familiar with crypto, or you think crypto is, bad or evil or too risky, there is a lot of stuff going on in the crypto space, and you have to understand it. You have to know what it's all about, and more importantly, how people are making money and how you can make money, because it is the future, guys. The blockchain technology, decentralization, decentralized finance, all of that is the way that we are going. And it is, a new technology, a new industry. And so, yeah, there's a lot of risk, but it's been going on for over 10 years now. And people that bought in early, especially people that invested in Bitcoin very early on when it was $1 or even less than $100. I mean, right now today, Bitcoin is trading at over $29,000, almost $30,000, and it got up to 63,000 just a couple months ago. So it's very important that you educate yourself, because that is also a way that you can achieve financial independence. So that's what this channel is going to be all about. I want to help you to reach your financial independence, for you to get on your own financial journey. And there's a lot of things that you need to understand, just basic personal finance skills, getting out of debt, or making sure that you're not taking on too much risk and being over leveraged, overextended with debt. You definitely want to make sure that, you're investing in good, smart things that are going to make, money over the long term. And, definitely want to have a long-term mentality when it comes to investing. And there's a lot of things that, we weren't taught in school. We weren't taught about life insurance, and we weren't taught about, being aware of how marketing and our consumerism and our consumer culture is just sucking the life out of us. Student loan debt, how it's been the biggest lie. We owe over $1.7 trillion in student loan debt, but we think we have to do it. And we think, it's an investment for my future, for my education. But, it's just a big lie, because all it does is saddling us with huge amounts of debt, and it's stealing and robbing our future and our financial independence. So look, guys, I want you to make money. I want you guys to be free. I want you to educate yourselves and to do whatever you have to do to have a different kind of life. And sometimes that means making different kinds of choices than what everyone else is doing. You don't want to go the status quo. You don't want to follow the culture and the norms of what our society tells us that we have to do. That's what's got us into this mess in the first place. So this channel, we're going to challenge the status quo. We're going to choose to be different. We're going to choose to succeed. We're going to choose to go a different way, take a different path. And you know what? We're going to have different results than what everyone else is doing. So if you want to come along for the journey, you want to have your own wild ride into the future of financial independence so that you can retire early and not have to trade time for money and set yourself apart and have a different kind of life for you and your family, your children, and not just them, but for their children, right? And set up generational wealth, then you know what? I want you to follow us. I want you to listen. I want you to join us. So subscribe to this channel, hit that like button on this video, share it with someone, and you know what? Smash on that bell so you can notify whenever we put out new content. So this is just an intro into the FIRELife Financial Channel, and we have a lot of content coming out. So be on the lookout. We're going to be putting stuff out regularly, and I encourage you to come on back and stick around and learn something. And you know what? We're going to be also telling you about other different kinds of educational material and resources that you want to familiarize yourself, different books you want to be reading, so that you can make wise decisions and really start to see how this FIRE movement can impact your life for the better. So with that, again, my name is Angel, Coach Angel, everyone calls me, the financial physician, and I welcome you to FIRELife Financial. Welcome to the FIRELife.
FIRELife.